In this video for Cricut Design Space for Beginners, we're going to go over the Canvas toolbar, which is this here on the left-hand side. So let's get started. Now I've got my grid turned off so the lines don't interfere with what you're trying to see here. So the first thing we have is a new project. So if I click on that, it says a project already exists on the canvas. Do you wish to save your previous project or replace it with a new project? I'm going to go ahead and click replace. If you click save, then you're going to have to fill in the information, which I went over my projects in the previous video. Okay. Now the next one is templates. So let's click on that. And here are all the templates. Let's just choose this candle here. And templates are intended for reference only and will not be saved with your project, okay? So once I inserted it, I have options here. I can change it to a wide candle. I can change it from small to large. But if I click on the canvas, my options disappear. So what I need to do is come over here to the layers panel and just click on the candle, and then I can change it colors. I can, give it any color that I wish to give it. And then my options are back here, okay? You also have an option, I don't have it for this one, but to change it to a custom. For some reason, it's not letting me do that. So, but those are your templates, okay? Now, let's say I want to do these athletic shorts. Okay, here's the front, here's the back. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. And I have women's knee and women's short. And then I also have the size, custom size, small, medium, large, or extra large. Okay, and again, I can change the colors over here if I wish to do that. And then I can shut the canvas off if I don't want it on there any longer. I've got all my words set up the way that I want them, or I can just click delete up here in the upper right hand corner and it deletes the canvas. Okay. All right. So, or the template, I should say. Then we have projects. These are all the Make It Now projects, which I went over in the last video. I believe it was the last one. But here again, you have all your categories. You can search a certain image that you're looking for, or project actually that you're looking for. And then you have images. So images are all of the Cricut Access images, okay? So let's say you are subscribed to Access. If you are a subscriber, then all the images that are free to you will have this green A emblem on them, okay? I don't subscribe, so I don't have very many. There are free ones, but then again, this is telling me that it's Access, but it's still going to cost me 99 cents. In order for me to filter through to see what I can get for free, I would have to come over here to filter and go to free. And then it's going to put everything here that would be free for me to use. Okay, which is quite a bit actually, but they're pretty simple images too. Okay, so let's go back to images and let's go to filter and let's uncheck the free, which it is unchecked. So go back to images. Okay, let's click on this first one here and click on this little eye down here. Now this is going to tell you the cartridge that it's from, and you have an option to buy it here as well. So if I click on the cartridge, Fun in the Sun, it's going to take me to all the images in that cartridge, which are 51 images, which if I purchased each one for 99 cents, it's going to be, you know, $51. Well, $49.99, right? So the price for the cartridge is 99 cents. So I can buy that here, or I can choose an image and I can insert the image, and then I must have had two of them selected. I can resize it to whatever size I want it to be. I can change the colors. Okay. And this is just for visual, the colors, because you're going to load your mat with whatever color you want it to cut. So, you know, it really doesn't matter if you have the correct color here or not. It does if you can't remember when you go to load your mats, so it's good to have. Okay, so that's how you can change the colors. You just click on whatever part of the image that you want to change and change the colors. All right. Okay, and then once you're finished and you're ready to make it, you go to make it, and it's going to give you your mats, and these are on 12 by 24 because apparently this is bigger than 12 inches. Now, if you need to mirror, make sure that you click mirror for HTV, or even cardstock if you're going to stick it on the inside of a window and you want it visible from the outside. Would you mirror it then? Or I can't think. By the way, it's like 3 a.m. So, okay. Now, I can't go any further unless I purchase this image, okay? I can't go to cut unless I purchase this image. Right. So, I'm going to cancel this. And this is telling me that it changed my mat, by the way, from a 12 by 12 to a 12 by 24. So let me go ahead and select this and delete it. And then let's go back to images. And let's go back to images here. And here you can search by categories. Cartridges, if you know the name of a cartridge. And you can put your name in here, hit search here, or hit enter on your keyboard. You can filter. Again, I went over this in the last video. And then this grid here is, you can view them at this size, or if you click it, it enlarges them, which is nice for the older-eyed people like me. Okay, so that pretty much does it for that. Let me insert one more image and let's see it with our options if we went over everything. The position. If you insert an image, let's say you made something in Inkscape and you insert it, and you can see it here, but you can't find it anywhere. You scroll up and down and you can't find your image. Go to your position here and change everything to 0. If you change your X to 0 and your Y to 0, it's going to put it up here in your upper left-hand corner so you can find it, okay? You have undo, deselect, you have edit, align. So let me go ahead and duplicate this here, and let me duplicate it again. And let me select all 3 of them, and let me align to the left. Okay, that puts them all on the left. So let me move this one down here, and let me select them all again, and let me align to the left, but let me distribute evenly horizontally. Well, I guess I want vertically. Told you it's 3 a.m. Okay, so that's a good thing to have if you have multiple images, like if you're making stickers for planners and so on. And then you have arrange. You have arrange move to back or move backwards, which only goes one layer. So let's put this here and let's move it to the front, and let's change that color. Let's actually change all three of them. That one, and okay. We can better see the colors. Let me change this to blue. All right, so this one is on top of the red one. All right, so let's go to arrange and let's move it backwards. Let's actually put this one underneath here and move it to the back. Okay, now let's say I want this blue one in between the red and the tan colored one. So what I'm going to do is arrange and move backward. Okay, and as you can see, it's in the middle. But if I arrange and move to back, it's going to put it all the way in the back. Okay, that's kind of a handy feature. I can flip it, flip it vertically, or flip it horizontally, and then I can size it. I can rotate it, and I can position it where I want it on the canvas. I usually just drag it where I want it. The only time I use this is if I insert an image and I can't find it, then I'll change these to zeros. Okay. All right. So that's images and the toolbar. And what I'm going to do is end this video here. And I will go on to part 2 to cover text, shapes, and upload. Thanks for watching, and join me in the next video.